even know what she's coming to learn. Yes? All right. Straight to the boardroom, I guess.
Yes, the boardroom.
This is a copy. This is a copy. In there. There we go. Done. Okay.
Hello. This is Solomon Wangwe of Goshen Acquisitions and its wholly owned subsidiary Grand Acres Limited. Thank you for tuning in. I'm super excited today. It's a Friday, which everyone loves, but more importantly, it's another one of those days where I get the privilege of handing over title deeds to our very important customers. Every single one of them is special, precious, and important to us. But I have to say, today is just a little bit more special, and I'll tell you why. We are handing over title deeds to the Mutokos. But before I get into that, I want to tell you how this journey started. It's been almost 10 years, strictly speaking. About 10 years ago, a good friend of mine, shout out to Musyoki Mbadi. I haven't seen him in a while, but Musyoki Mbadi, who knew about our Imbuko project, it was probably Imbuko 1 or Imbuko 2, asked me to share information with him about what we were working on. We hadn't subdivided, we were just getting into the process of subdividing a 50-acre block of land into 5-acre parcels. And I sent him the information and didn't think anything about it. And about a few days later, he called and said, "Hey, Solo, I sent out your brochure to my parents, who then sent it out to their friends, and I've gotten a bunch of interest, and a few of them want me to take them to the site, but it's your site. Can you take us all? Because I also want to go see." And so I met them up on a Saturday morning, and Musyoki came along with a number of what I now know to be very important individuals. One of them was Mr. Mwao, Jeffrey Ngungi Mwao. Shout out to Mr. Mwao and his wife. The others were Mrs. Rose Mutoko and her husband, who happened to be the parents of Caroline Mutoko. And let me tell you, when I found out who they were and who their daughter was, I was sweating bullets. Why? Because everyone knows Caroline Mutoko's reputation. She does not take any prisoners. She will call your BS out. She'll call you out for not coming correct. And so I was nervous for good reason. But the site visit, Musyoki Mbadi came along. The site visit went surprisingly well. We got along. It was full of laughter and fun. This was surprising to me because of the age group of the individuals we took. These were my mothers and fathers in essence. But it was a beautiful trip. So fast forward a few days later, I get a call from Caroline Mutoko, who says that she's actually out of the country. She was studying, I think, in New York, might have been Harvard or something, one of those programs. And she said, "Listen, my mom came. I asked her to come and check out this place and check you out because I don't know who you are, what you're about, and I don't have time to be screwed around with." Fortunately for you, she came back with a good report. So please send me the documents. I want to take 2 blocks of 5-acre each. And my parents are taking 1 as well. Mr. Mwao also took 2. And just like that, we almost sold out on this 50-acre block. We added a few other individuals to that community. And that is how I got introduced, and Goshen Acquisitions Limited got introduced to Caroline Mutoko. And she has since pretty much purchased land from us from, I think it's every single one of our projects. She did the same thing in Nanyuki. Now, keep in mind, she wasn't in Kenya. She's in the US at the time. We transferred ownership. Titles were handed over to her attorney at the time. And later on, she purchased exactly the same way in Nanyuki. She bought 2 blocks of half-acre each. And around the time, I asked her, why buy 2 each time? And she said, because I have a daughter, Ndoko. Ndoko happened to be, I think, 2 years old at the time, or 3. And she said, every time I buy something, I buy 1 for me and 1 for Ndoko. And I thought that's amazing, because not only is she investing for her own future, she's investing for her children's future. Can you imagine what these assets will mean to this 2-year-old 10, 20, 30 years later? I wish I had that kind of head start. Nevertheless, it inspired me, and we are now borrowing that same strategy for ourselves. I have 3 lovely children, and I look forward to handing over title deeds to them one day in the future, just like Caroline Mutoko is doing for her kids. And so, lo and behold, she gets a son, Kimeo, who is a fireball of a human being. Amazing kid. He's like all over the place. I wish I had a portion of his energy. And she says, listen, Solomon, I know you're doing something in Imbuko. Again, I want 5 more acres for each of my kids. And we were all too happy to accommodate that. And so today I get to hand over the title deeds to these 2 5-acre parcels for her children. I believe she's bringing her kids along with her so that they get to touch and feel and handle these important documents. Hopefully one day in the future, when they look back at this footage, they will understand the gravity and the importance of this moment. I wish every single one of us would have an opportunity to do this for our kids, because this is one of those things that make the most sense out of life that we are not taught about in school. And so today we get to host that amazing family. And I think she's also bringing her mom, Mrs. Rose Mutoko, which we're grateful for, because she's a representation of the origins of this journey. And we'll have 3 generations of landowners that we have served. What an amazing honor. So stay tuned, you're gonna watch that, and happy investing. What's up, dude? How are you? Awesome. Karibu. Yeah.
So this is Luko, landowner number 1, landowner number 2, and surveyor of land, who first make sure that it happens. Yeah, so I was no way I was going to do this without her, because the land that we bought for Luko, the person who saw it was mom.
Absolutely, yeah.
The person who saw the land. Yeah, but I told you. Yeah.
Awesome.
I told you. Yeah.
So thank you for coming.
Yeah.
The point for today is to
hand over
your new titles, your 5 acres and 5 acres, totaling 10. To these
people.
Young people.
Yes.
I wish I was a landowner at their age. That would be so fun.
But that's what we need to start. That's what we're here to start.
Yes.
So no, we have to start with Duko. We have to start with Duko. Yes.
Duko, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to hand over your mom's precious gift to you. Now that you're a landowner, congratulations. You're part of the Goshen Acquisitions family. We call it the Greater Gains community. And we look forward to serving you into the future. And may you continue to be a land baron in the future. So feel free to open and check it out.
Open, let her know what is inside there.
Tell her what's inside. Kimo, let's have a look at what Luko is.
Have you seen these before?
Have you ever seen anything like that before? No.
So this
Actually,
giant,
Mom, I don't even think you have.
Mom is a vet.
Mom is a vet.
Veteran with land stuff. So this is this is a registry index map for Imbuko, for all of Imbuko.
This is the whole of Imbuko.
Yeah, so this document is very important, especially now with the title conversion process. Without this, you don't get your new generation title. And you have to make sure that your property is clearly indicated here. So this is 91.
Actually, this actually does say Joseph.
Yeah, so this is 91.
Yes.
54. Yes, which is here.
That one?
Yes.
So that's you.
9154. That's a 5 acre, slightly more than 5 acres, like 5.2 acres in size. And you always want to make sure that the title there matches, so that you know you're looking at the actual property.
Okay, yes.
I'm not showing you someone else's property.
That's very true.
So this is what ensures that your property exists physically within the country of Kenya.
Fantastic.
So your title deed is not random.
Yep.
And so these will be in your names at some point.
At some point, yes.
The same details should be on the second page.
Okay.
Kaputier South, same as there.
Yeah.
It will tell you what it was subdivided from, 4938, which you can tell from the neighboring. On this side is 4939, on that side is 4937.
Yeah.
So this was 4938, which we subdivided into 5-acre blocks.
Right?
Right? I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
And then we'll take a drive for you to go actually see your land.
Yes.
When you close for the summer holidays. So, Nduko, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, and the next person will be Mr. Kimeu. So, Nduko's gotten hers. I hope you want yours.
Yeah, Mr. Kimeo should be...
Yes, please hold it.
All right,
Yeah.
so here's yours. 91,
90,
yellow,
look.
Kapute
So
South.
here, 9. Read for me, 9. 9. 9. 1. 5. 3. Okay, done.
And that is this one on the
Yes.
corner.
Here. So, can you see again? 9. 1. 5. 3. There you go.
Guys, it is so good.
There you go. So that's yours. Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations, Kimmy.
And it's right next to Nduko's. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yes, yours.
along with your
Okay.
title deed.
I can't touch
Thank you,
it. Okay.
Good stuff, dude.
Yeah, so hold it like that.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Look
yours.
there.
Look. Okay, so you wanted to point out?
So, along with your title, you have your registry index map. You will each get a copy of this. It has to be certified so that you know there's no monkey business going on.
Okay.
And it will have a stamp somewhere
Yours.
hiding
Okay.
somewhere
Yeah, yours.
here.
Uh-huh.
We got this copy on the 13th of May 2022.
Okay.
And the mutation form, this is what we use to subdivide 4938.
Okay.
Right? As it says there, Kajiado Kapiti South 4938. We were the owners of record.
Yeah.
This is what we propose to subdivide.
Because Goshen only sells land they own.
Yes, we only sell,
okay.
unlike agents or brokers.
Yes, they only sell land they own. Mister, now that you are a landowner, he has left us with a mine.
And then if they approve, they issue the LR numbers. That's what become your title deed number, which is the other one in your envelopes.
Yeah.
This is this is
The one for-
Joseph's.
The one for
you know,
Nico, yes.
Joseph's title. And those are what are indicated here. So when you look at these two together,
Yes.
make sure that the shapes agree exactly.
Oh.
Right? And the reason the RIM and these are important is because your title deed doesn't tell you anything other than the name and the size.
And the size.
It doesn't tell you the shape and who the neighbors are.
Yeah.
So that's what these two documents do. And this diagram here has to match that exactly, or else something is off.
Okay.
Yeah? Email.
No, he's
You'll
holding on to
watch-
say
you'll watch this video
mine.
later.
Yes.
And that's what it shows that the RIM is updated,
Yes.
and then you're good to go.
What is
And
RIM?
the registry index map is the name of
This
the
is
child.
this
Yes.
Yes.
Humongous thing.
Which is a language we are learning that you people
Yeah.
never knew.
Yeah, a lot of people refer to it as a RIM or RIM, but
Yeah.
it stands for Registry Index Map. Because in the conversion process, what they will require from you is the original title,
Yes. Yeah.
a copy of this
Yes.
with your property clearly indicated, like
Yes.
that,
Okay.
and your identification documents, name, ID, and PIN
Number.
to match your title deed. Without those three documents, they put your file aside for further investigation and proofing.
And that one can take years.
Yes, we don't know how long that will take. So, congratulations.
Hold on. So just for content purposes, is that mic loud enough?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think for me, what is important about today, other than the fact that somebody has decided mine and is sitting with his title like it's a land, is that there's progression here. My grandmother, your mother never owned land,
No.
could not even think about buying. You started buying when?
Started buying.
I must have been like in my 20s by the time you were able to,
I started
as
buying-
yourself.
I just bought. First one was Sukimau 1996.
1996, first time she bought.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
and then 2005.
Yes,
I bought Kitengela.
I remember that.
And then recently.
And then recently.
Recently I bought one from Goshen.
Yes.
And by the time you were buying what? You were in your 30s or 40s?
I think I was in my late 40s.
Late 40s. So then there's me, who started buying land in my 20s. And what we're doing is making sure this one is earlier to the game.
Yeah.
Yes, because we do better. That is our job.
That's our job, yeah.
My grandmother, her mother, couldn't even pick up on me. Where would she start?
Not in her own name.
Then you were able to.
I was able to buy.
Sako, that's what the job of Sakos.
Yes.
Then she was able to tell me Nunua.
Nunua.
And I don't have to tell her Nunua. I buy her her first one, I give her a head start, and then she goes on from there. So the next 10 acres you buy, it's yours with your money.
You are buying when you are 11.
Yes. Yes. And actually it's
And
land.
there is 4.
Yes.
Imagine that.
And just for record's sake, we bought this when she was 2. Because I was away, I was in school when we first went to see.
10 years
I
ago.
bought my first one when I was 46, to be precise.
Wow.
46.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
And I came in Sukimau.
That was a nice long time ago.
Yes.
And I know it's impolite to ask ladies again, but I have a good reason for asking.
Yes.
How old?
But everybody knows how old my mother is because we talked about it. My mama be 70.
Does she look like she's 70? And I would like to say I was honored to be present for her birthday.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that was 24 years ago. You bought your first piece of land.
Yes.
That's
You
awesome.
see now, yes, for us.
And so Nduko, I know Mom and Susu are telling you so that you understand
Yes.
the gravity,
Yes.
the
Yes.
weightiness of what's happening. You guys are so blessed. And I wish you all the best as future landowners as you continue to grow.
Yeah.
And Goshen Acquisitions, Grand Acres will always be here for you guys.
To do what?
Should you give us the opportunity.
Thank you.
Cool? Awesome.
The folder you were dropping has taken it from
And we'll start. So we've got some amazing gifts for our family at Goshen. These are people who bought land with Goshen, who have trusted us with their investments and have trusted us and have given us the honor and privilege of helping them acquire and begin to create wealth through land ownership. So this I own land in Kenya, it actually says it right here. I own land.
So I guess you only get it if you own land in Kenya.
with Goshen.
With Goshen.
It says here, Goshen and Grand Acres.
Yes.
So it's like that. So I'm going to
I own land in Kenya. You're still saying.
Goshen acquisitions. So first and foremost, we're going to start by giving you some
Caps.
Wow.
I'm sure you can take some photos.
We're good. We're good. I own land in Kenya. So let's do it.
Bye.
Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My dream.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you so much.